Today, Precarious plays
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Yes, Korra is my favorite. I think that who else has that that position of being like my favorite character, even though they are the protagonist, and probably it's a shame, but most of the time protagonists have to be like marketable and a little bland, so they appeal to everyone's taste a little.
Yeah.
They need to be the bread. They need to be the container by which the more interesting meats and cheeses and vegetables are held together, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, I love Aang, but he's not my favorite character from that.
No, I think... Oh, jeez, I can't pick between the rest of
Uncle's
them.
my favorite character.
Yeah, you like Uncle, and
Uncle makes me cry so much. I'm tearing up right now. I love Uncle so much. And I love that voice actor. Did I tell you about that voice actor?
Yes. Tell me again, though. I mean, no, I've never heard the story before.
That voice actor, whose name I think is Mako, did some voice work on some children's stories that were on public television on Long Ago and Far Away, which I used to watch as a little kid. So that voice actor has been with me since before I could read, because I was watching Long Ago and Far Away because I couldn't read yet. And they were telling me books on TV. So they had the books on the television, and they were telling me the stories, because I couldn't read the books for myself yet. And that he was in this story that had to do, I think it was the something in the Nightingale. There was a Nightingale. It was kind of a spooky story, and the art was made to look like Japanese woodblock prints, but it was slightly animated. It was just so cool. It was so cool. And when I heard him be Uncle, I was like, oh my god, I know you! You're my favorite! And then the character of Uncle was my favorite too, because he loves tea, and he is wise, and has...
Into the lava you go! Not really. It won't let me. But...
Yeah. Well, he's wise, and he has made mistakes, and learned things, and lost things, and he's just like such a fully featured character and such a strong person. I love that character. And he's so goofy, despite it. He reminds me of my grandmother.
The tragedy of the scene where he loses, like he has to face the loss of his son.
He has to? Like, are you talking about that time where he goes and sits and...
With the portrait, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was still young, I think. So sad.
I know this song.
But
he's my favorite character from that, even though I really like Aang's character. I really like
I had forgotten that there was a song, and now I'm remembering the song, and now my eyes are wet.
Are we both having a bit of a cry right now?
Who put all of these tears here?
I don't know, but I am in love. I love the uncle, and then he showed up in the other one, even though the voice actor wasn't there.
So my thinking about who my favorite was. So I was trying to decide if it was Katara or Toph.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, wait, what if it's Zuko?
Zuko's pretty cool.
And then I realized, well, I like Zuko just about exactly as much as I like Katara.
Yeah.
And that made me realize that Toph is my favorite.
It's funny how we weigh things out like that in our minds.
Yeah, but weird how that worked, huh?
Like, I can't tell you my favorite color, but Uncle's my favorite. And there are only, like, so many colors. If we're talking Roy G. Biv color wheel colors. Standard grade school colors.
Game. Thank you for that. My awesome plan just got screwed up completely. I hate the spell description of Asuna. I think that I've screwed that up previously while playing this game on the show. Did you see what happened there?
No, I did not.
I used aim leg to lock down the charmed new kid. So that way he wouldn't go somewhere and do something really destructive. And he used Twister, which wasn't great. Like, I think it cut Mel's HP and Onsetta's HP. But still, he didn't run off somewhere and do something crazy. And I thought I just need to keep him there long enough for Mel's turn to come around, so that way I can use Asuna and cure the status ailment. But I guess it only cures physical ones, or like the common ones. But it just says remedy status ailments, and I wish it would say which ones.
Yeah.
But then I guess maybe it's just if you take... I wonder if it's like confuse, sleep. No, because Asuna probably cures sleep. Maybe it's just like charm and confusion and berserk you have to cure in other ways. Rules, ambiguous, angry.
Ambiguous rules are frustrating.
Worth it. Get him. Haha! Now I have a charming statue for the foyer.
Oh, that is horrifying, but also kind of cute. I like it. We'll keep him. So,
but like Disgaea, favorite character's Thlan, not Laharl. Laharl's pretty good. But Laharl's not Flan.
Yeah. I mean, there are certainly expanses of books that I have a trouble picking a favorite character because there are quite a lot of them, and all I really know is that it's not the main character. I don't know. I think that I can sometimes pick a favorite character, even with crazy, like, 12-volume series.
Oh, can I go 2 for 2? Assassin team, go!
Let's go Disney movies. Who is your favorite character? Ugh, I don't know. Disney movies are hard. I always feel like everybody is more of a caricature than a character.
It depends. I think the newer they are, never mind.
Yeah, see? Maybe there are just some that go above and beyond, and then there are some that are just regular old Disney movies. Not that there's anything wrong with regular old Disney movies, but
yeah, I think
there are some that are better than others.
I think that the worst Disney movie, I would still watch it before so many other movies, especially animated movies, but movies in general, even. Let me take a quick look at what I can do while blinded. Magic Humor? It's only a 22% chance to hit right now. I know that guy's unconscious right there. Okay, so a whole lot of nothing. I suppose.
Excellent. Stumbling around blind. That guy's name is Zoik. You saw that, right?
I didn't. I'll take your word for it. I don't have any reason to think that you were lying, so...
I mean, check, because I wonder if it might have been wishful thinking, and sometimes I rearrange letters to my wishes. This is why I am so good at bananagrams. No, forget Disney movies. Who is your favorite character in The Lord of the Rings?
I don't think I have a favorite character in The Lord of the Rings. Gandalf, maybe? But I don't really think I know enough about that character to say
really
that.
Say.
Yeah, just because I
There
know 2 things about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
What you can learn from very casually observing the movies once each. Not even like the director's cuts.
Right.
And 2, I know that there is an incredible volume of information beyond that. That I am aware that it exists and that I don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I understand that he is not a wizard, just a wizard, or a cheap conjurer of tricks. Is
Yeah.
that it?
I think
A conjurer of cheap tricks?
one of those.
Yeah. I know that he's way more than that. Like, I believe that he is some sort of divinity made flesh, and I have this vague understanding of the greater elements at play in the series.
Well, I think based on what I've been exposed to, I can still pick a favorite character.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to remember the name, which is difficult. Because every time...
Is it Radagast?
No, that was in The Hobbit, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought you just meant, like...
All of the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
No, I meant the Lord of the Rings.
Tolkien, body of Tolkien work.
No, if we're talking about the whole body of Tolkien's work that I've gotten to see, I don't know.
Let's
That's
think about
tough.
it between episodes. Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to remember that name.